Hello students, I am Madhurya Bhale from Saraswati International Academy. I am teaching Mathematics of Standard 4th. Here we are going to continue chapter number 2, Long and Short, part 8. So, in this part, we are going to study question number 12. In last part, we have done question number 10 and 11. So, today we are going to solve question number 12 from this page. Let's read. The table shows the number of rounds taken by 5 students around the playground. Given below. Answer the following questions based on it. Now you can observe playground is given here and their two sides have written here. Now we need to find out the total distance of this playground. Total how many meters of this playground is we need to see. So basically suppose this side is of 900 meter, so ultimately this side is also of 900 meter. This side is of 700 meter, so this side is also as 700 meter. Now we are going to add these sides. For we need to see what is the total distance of this playground. So let's see, 900 meter plus 900 meter plus 700 meter and plus 700 meter. So let's see, 0 0 7 plus 7 14. Okay, 14 plus 9 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23. Again plus 9 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32. So 3200 meter is the distance of this playground. Now student's name and number of rounds, this table is given here. In this there are total 5 students were there. One is Namit, second one is Saurabh, third one is Mohit, fourth one is Hina, and the fifth one is Rima. Number of rounds, Namit has taken 4 rounds, Saurabh 3 rounds, Mohit 5 rounds, Hina 3 rounds and Rima 2 rounds. So with the help of this table, first we'll go through with this table and then we'll solve these questions. So let's see. Who has done the maximum rounds? So you can observe this table. Mohit has done 5 rounds. Okay, after Mohit, Namit is there. After Namit, Saurabh and Hina, they were equally done this distance with 3 rounds each. And the last one is Rima, because she had run only 2 rounds of this playground. Now with the help of this table and with the help of this playground, we solve these questions. Let's see number 1. How much total distance will Namit have covered? Now we need to concentrate on Namit. First of all, tell me what is the total distance of this playground. So we had already calculated, it is of 3200 meter long playground, and Namit has done 4 rounds of this playground. So simply what we have to do is 3200 multiply by 4. So we can get the total meters he ran on this playground. So 4 zeros are 0, 4 zeros are 0, 4 twos are 8, 4 threes are 12. So Namit covered 12,800 meter distance. Similarly, here written represent in kilometer and meter. Now we need to convert this 12,800 meter into kilometer form. So let's see, when we convert meter into kilometer, everyone knows that we need to divide the number with 1000. So let's see, our answer is 12,800. Okay, now what we have to do is we need to divide this with 1000. So I will write this number as it is. Okay, now there are total 3 zeros in 1000. So after 3 digits from behind, I will put one decimal dot here. So your answer is 12.800. That means 12 kilometer 800 meter. So you can see here I have already solved this question. First of all, I have calculated the distance of playground. The total distance, it is 3200 meter. Now in first question we need to find out the total distance of Namit. For that, Namit has ran 4 rounds. So 3200 multiplied by 4, it gives you 12,800 meter. Now we need to convert this meter into kilometer form. For that, 12,800 divided with 1000, so it will give you 12.800. So that 12 kilometer 800 meter covered by Namit. Let's see question number 2. How much total distance did Hina have covered? So let's see Hina, how many rounds she has done. She has covered 3 rounds. So our total distance of playground is 3200. And what about Hina's rounds? She has done 3 rounds. So I will multiply 3200 with 3. 3 zeros are 0, 3 zeros are 0, 3 twos are 6, 3 threes are 9. So her total distance covered is 9600 meter. Again, in question, represent in kilometer and meter is written. So I will convert this meter into kilometer form. So for converting meter into kilometer, we need to divide the answer with 1000. So 9600 divided by 1000. So I will write 9600 as it is. Now in 1000, how many zeros are there? 3 zeros are there. So I will leave 3 digits from behind and I'll put one decimal point here. So your answer is 9 kilometer 600 meter. Let's see question number 2. Total distance of Hina, 3200. It multiplied by 3 rounds, so it will give you 9600. Now we need to convert this meter into kilometer form. For that, we need to divide this number with 1000. It will give you 9.600. That means 9 kilometer 600 meter. Let's see question number 3. Who has covered the most distance and how much? So with the help of these rounds, we can easily see Mohit has covered the maximum difference from the other students because he has ran 5 rounds. So let's calculate total distance of Mohit. Our playground is of 3200 meter, multiply by 5, because why we multiply this distance with 5, because Mohit has ran 5 rounds. Let's multiply this. 5 zeros are 0, 5 zeros are 0, 5 twos are 10. I will take 1 carry and 0 down. 5 threes are 15 plus 1 gives you 16. 16,000 meter Mohit ran on this playground. Now again we need to convert this 16,000 meter into kilometer form. When we convert meter into kilometer, we divide the number with 1000. Let's see, 16,000 divided by 1000. So simply you can see here 3 zeros and the upper side also 3 zeros were there, so I will cut these zeros here directly. So the answer in kilometer is 16 kilometer. Let's see the solve portion. Number 3, Mohit has covered the most distance because he had run 5 rounds of this playground. So 3200 multiplied by 5 gives you 16,000 meter. And for conversion of meter into kilometer, we divide this 16,000 with 1000. So directly it will come 16 kilometer. Let's see question number 4. Who has covered the least distance? How much? Now we need to again go to this table. So least distance, that means सबसे कम राउंड किसने मारे. So you can see here Rima has ran only 2 rounds. Okay, so let's calculate 3200 multiply by 2 rounds. 2 zeros are 0, 2 zeros are 0, 2 twos are 4, 3 twos are 6. So she covered total distance of 6,400 meters. Again we need to convert this meter into kilometer form. So when we convert meter into kilometer, we need to divide the number with 1000. So our answer is 6,400. Okay, so 6,400 divided by 1000, it will give you, so I will write 6,400 here. In 1000 3 zeros are there, so from behind I will leave 3 digits and I'll put one decimal dot here. So my answer is 6.400. That means 6 kilometer 400 meters. Let's see the solving part. See, Rima has covered the least distance because she has ran only 2 rounds. So 3200 multiplied by 2 gives you 6,400. Now we need to convert this meter into kilometer form. For that we need to divide this number with 1000. So it will give you 6.400. That means 6 kilometer 400 meters. Let's see question number 5. What is the difference between the distance covered by Saurabh and Mohit? Now we need to calculate first distance covered by Saurabh, and then we need to find out distance covered by Mohit. For finding out the difference of these two numbers, we need to subtract these two numbers. Because what do you mean by difference in mathematic terms? Difference means we need to subtract the numbers. So first we'll calculate Saurabh, then we'll calculate Mohit. Let's see Saurabh and Mohit. So Saurabh is here and Mohit is here. Saurabh has done 3 rounds and Mohit has done 5 rounds. So first I will calculate the Saurabh's running distance, that is 3200 multiplied by 3. It will gives you 9600 meter, that means 9600 meters. Now we are going to calculate the distance covered by Mohit. Mohit has ran 5 rounds, so 3200 multiplied by 5, it will give you, we already calculate this, 3200 multiplied by 5 gives you 16,000 meters. Now we need to find difference of these two numbers. For that we need to subtract these two numbers. So let's see, 16,000 minus 9,600. 0 minus 0 gives you 0. 0 minus 0 equals to 0. 0 minus 6 is not possible. So I will cut this 0 here and I'll write here 10. 10 minus 6 gives you 4. This 6 I will cut here and I'll write here 5. 5 minus 9 is not possible. So I will take 1 carry. So 15 minus 9 gives you 6. Now I will cut this 1 here and write here 0, and here comes 0. So the difference of Saurabh and Mohit distance is 6400 meters. Let's see the solve part. Question number 5. First, what we had done, we calculate the distance covered by Saurabh. Okay, Saurabh has done how many rounds? He ran 3 rounds. So 3200 multiplied by 3 gives you 9600. After that, we calculate distance covered by Mohit. Mohit ran 5 rounds. So 3200 multiplied by 5, it gives you 16,000. Now we need to find the difference of these two numbers or these two distances. So 16,000 minus 9,600 gives you 6,400 meters. So the difference of these two distances is 6,400 meters. Now question number 6. Let's read. What is the difference between the distance covered by Hina and Rima? Same as question number 5, we need to find this answer, Hina and Rima. So Hina and Rima. Hina ran 3 rounds and Rima ran 2 rounds. So let's calculate first Hina. 3200 multiplied by 3 gives you 9600 meter, that means 9600 meters. Now we'll calculate the distance covered by Rima. Rima ran 2 rounds. So 3200 multiplied by 2 gives you 6400 meter. that means 6400 meters. Now we need to find the difference of these two distances. For that we need to subtract these two numbers. Let's do it. 9600 minus 6400. Let's calculate. 0 minus 0, 0, 0 minus 0, 0, 6 minus 4, 2, 9 minus 6, 3. So the difference of these two distances is 3200 meters. Let's see again. Number 6. Distance covered by Hina. Hina ran 3 rounds. So 3200 multiplied by 3 gives you 9600 meter. After that we calculate distance covered by Rima. Rima ran 2 rounds. That means 3200 multiplied by 2 gives you 6400. For finding out the difference of these two distances, we need to subtract these two numbers. So that 9600 minus 6400 gives you 3200 meters. Now let's see number 7. How much more is the distance covered by Saurabh than Rima? So let's see Saurabh and Rima's calculation. Saurabh and Rima. So we had already calculated their total distance covered. So as per the calculation, distance covered by Saurabh is 9600 and distance covered by Rima is 6400. Now we need to find how much more Saurabh has run as compared to Rima. For that we need to subtract these two distances. So 0 minus 0, 0, 0 minus 0, 0, 6 minus 4 gives you 2 and 9 minus 6 is 3. So Saurabh has covered 3200 meter more distance than Rima. So let's see. First we calculate distance covered by Saurabh, then distance covered by Rima. Now for calculating how much more Saurabh has ran, that's why we need to subtract these two numbers. So 3200 meter more the distance covered by Saurabh than Rima. Now question number 8. How much less is the distance covered by Namit than Mohit? Now again we need to calculate Namit and Mohit. Already we had calculated their distance covered. So Namit's distance is 12,800, okay, and the distance covered by Mohit is 16,000. Now Namit distance is less than Mohit distance, but how much? For that we need to subtract these two numbers. So let's see. 16,000 minus 12,800. 0 minus 0 gives you 0. 0 minus 0, 0. 0 minus 8 is not possible, so I will cut this 0 and write here 10. 8 minus 10 gives 10 minus 8 gives you 2. I will cut this 6 and write here 5. 5 minus 2 is 3 and 1 minus 1 gives you 0. So again 3200 meter less Namit has covered than Mohit. Let's see question number 7. Sorry, question number 8 we had done just now. So Namit's distance covered and Mohit distance covered. So for finding out how much less Namit has covered, for that we need to subtract. So 16,000 minus 12,800. So 3,200 less Namit has covered. Now we are going to solve question number 13. Answer the following questions based on the details of the table given below. So one table is given here: name of the plant, height in January, height in February. So with the help of this we need to answer the following questions. So in January the height is given in second column, and in February the height is given in third column, and in first column the different types of plants name were given, like tulsi, rose, bamboo, mango and neem. Okay, so for that we need to add one more column here, the difference of growth. In this we need to find out the difference of the height being raised in January to February. Simply 9 minus 7 2, 25 minus 24 1. So with the help of subtracting we need to find out the difference of heights from January to February. Let's start. Number 1 question: which plant has grown the most? So we can see here, see 9 minus 7 is 2, 25 minus 4 is 1, 36. I will write here, tulsi's growth is increased by 2 centimeter, rose plant growth is by 1 centimeter. How this one come? 25 minus 24. Bamboo plants growth is 36 minus 28. So 36 minus 28 is 8 centimeter. After that, mango plants growth done 3 centimeter in 1 month, and the neem growth is 3 centimeter as well. So let's start. Number 1, which plant has grown the most? So you can see here the bamboo plant is grown by 8 centimeter maximum. So the first answer is bamboo plant. Our second question is, which plant has grown the least? Least means सबसे कम. So we can see here the second one, the rose plant, grown the least by 1 centimeter. Question number 3 is, which have grown 3 centimeter? So 3 centimeter is mango and neem. So answer is mango and neem plant have grown 3 centimeter. Our fourth question is, what is the difference between the growth of mango plant and tulsi plant? So mango plant and tulsi plant, that means we need to find out the difference of mango plant's growth and tulsi plant growth. So 3 minus 2 gives you 1 centimeter. So the difference is 1 centimeter. In fifth question we need to find out the difference of rose plant and neem plant. So rose plant and neem plant, that means again 3 minus 1 gives you 2 centimeter. So answer is 2 centimeter difference of rose and neem plant. So you can observe here I have already solved these questions. For solving these questions you need to first find out the difference of 1 month growth of these plants. Now question number 14. Answer the following questions based on the process of germination of a seed as shown below. See, the process is given here and the germination process, days and their growth in centimeter is shown. Let's see. Day 1 the growth of seed is 1 centimeter. Day 5 germination goes 3 centimeter. On day 11 the seed grown 7 centimeter. On day 16 14.5 centimeter. On day 22 18.5 centimeters. So with the help of this data we need to find out the answer of these following questions. Let's start. Question number 1. How many centimeters has the seed germinate during day 1 to day 5? That means these two. Day 1 to day 5. How many centimeter it increase? So in day 5 3 centimeter growth is done and on day 1 centimeter growth is shown. So 3 minus 1 gives you 2 centimeter. So 2 centimeter growth is measured in day 1 to day 5. Question number 2. During which days the growth of the seed has been the most? For that we need to calculate all these days comparison. For that we need to make one table. Let's see. Here I have made this table days from and growth. Okay, in second column we need to find the difference of these days. So I will write here first day 1 to 5, 5 to 11, 11 to 16 and 16 to 22. See, the table is given here 1 to 5, 5 to 11, 11 to 16 and 16 to 22. Let's see. For calculation of 1 to 5 we need to subtract 3 and 1. 3 centimeter minus 1. When we talk about day 5 to 11 we need to subtract 7 minus 3. For calculating 11 to 16 we need to subtract 14.5 minus 7. For 16 to 22 we need to subtract 18.5 minus 14.5. So the comparison of growth rate of this seed we can measure. So already I have solved here. Now we need to see the growth of the seed has been the most. So 7.5 is the most growth rate, that is from day 11 to day 16. So here is the answer. During day 11 to day 16 the growth of the seed has been the most. Let's see next question. Number 3. During which days the growth of the seed has been the least? That means सबसे कम कौन से days में grow हुआ था. So let's see. Here is the table. So the least growth is 2 centimeter. That means from day 1 to day 5 the growth is least. See the answer. During day 1 to day 5 the growth of the seed has been the least. Now the last question is during which days the growth of the seed has been equal. So in which days the growth of the seed equally grows. Let's see. So we can see here 4 centimeter and 4 centimeter. The seed is equally grown in from day 5 to day 11 and day 16 to 22. So we can write it as day 5 to day 11 and day 16 to 22. The growth of the seed has equal growth. Thank you. Before I conclude this part, I will like to solve this subtraction because it is in decimal form. 14.5 minus 7, so 14.5. Okay, now we need to subtract 7, so I will not write 7 over here because at the time of decimal terms we write 7 on this side and we'll put decimal point here and write here 0. That means 7.0, and we'll subtract this number. 5 minus 0, 5. This decimal point is as it is. Now simply 14 minus 7 give you 7. So 7.5 is your answer. Same as 18.5 minus 14.5. So 18.5 minus 14.5. So you can see this decimal point is already here. So this one is easiest. 5 minus 5, 0. This decimal point I have put here. 8 minus 4, 4 and 0. So 4 centimeter.